Hey, 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 welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, family, friends, and followers. If you're new here, then hi, welcome. I am Crystal Simmons. Overlook my crazy hair. Um, we are on the road to 1K, so make sure you like, subscribe, share us out, leave a comment. This is just going to be kind of a chit chat video. Really good news. I just wanted to jump on here real quick and say a big thank you to everyone that supports the channel, to anyone that is watching, supporting, if you're sharing me out, any kind of advice, as long as it's positive. I appreciate the love and support. Some of you may not know, most of you do know, that I do this YouTube channel for multiple reasons. It's not just for one thing. And I think it's a lot of YouTubers out there. I have a lot of family. And just recently, over like 4 or 5 months ago, I found out that my mom's mom and dad, my grandmother and my granddad, they watch me, and they get up every morning. They have their hot chocolate, and that's what they do. They watch and they support. A lot of you know I have family. Some of my family does videos more, and then some of them don't do it as much. My mom did YouTube videos. She don't do them. She ain't done them lately. My brother used a platform. He does not use the YouTube platform anymore. He did it for about a year. He's into beats and rapping. And my son Christopher, he's kind of on and off. He does videos. And he done it. Just being a 17-year-old, he loves outdoors, loves playing basketball. He really enjoyed making videos and sharing, and it was a great platform for him. They were virtual learning, and just so many other things happened, that he really, really enjoyed the platform. It was a great spot for him to go and put his ideas out there. He lost his dad, so, there was just multiple different things. So with that being said, any new ones, welcome. We are a variety channel. We do hauls, we do chit chats, we do vlogs, we do day in the lives, we do random videos. Some are better than others. Some ain't that great. The editing is one thing that some people get down really, really fast, and some people it takes a lot more time. For me, I can do certain parts of the editing on YouTube, but there's a lot of it I can't do. Like, I can add music, but to get it to go through the whole video and to make sure it's copyright free, that's always a hard one for me. Adding like clips together, so just always keep that in mind. And then it does depend a lot of times what type of camera you're using, maybe what kind of laptop or desktop you're using. The better that is, sometimes the better the lighting, the sound. It's kind of like when you're shopping for a new cell phone, or maybe you're shopping for a new computer, The more money you put into it, the better the quality is going to be. The picture's going to be, pretty much. Or even like TVs. They've advanced so much over TVs. Y'all remember the little box-looking ones? And they still have them, the little box ones. You didn't even have to worry about hanging them if you didn't want to. You could just prop them up in a corner, or prop them up on a table or a desk. They still have a lot of those. Or the ones with the little antennas. You don't see them as much, but they're out there. But anywho, I just wanted to say thank you to each and every one of you. Some of you already know. Some of you may not know. I go to school for my high school diploma. That's a long story. I can do a story time with you later. And I turned 40 a day after Christmas. So I've been going on and off for about 3 years. And I'm pretty much just going for my diploma, my high school diploma. So growing up, I was in a special ed class. And I was in a special ed class most of the day. I did get regular classes like ROTC. I took a basic math tech 1. I took a keyboarding classes, a few other type of classes, but they didn't count for credits. And the ones I did get credits for was only like a partial credit. So I am earning all those credits that I didn't get back then. Now, for the longest time, I didn't understand, and I was always so confused, like, why, and I got cheated. And the more and more I put my own time into going to school and understanding it and research, I discovered that it was just a time period was a lot different. We know a lot more than what we knew then. So it wasn't that I was cheated out of my education. It's just that it was different. And I'm working on it really, really hard to get it. Some of you ask, and they want to know what, and they're curious. And I have a lot of people ask me when I leave out and they see me at Transpo or whatever, catching the bus to go to school. What am I going to school for? Just my diploma. I do plan on taking a few college classes. I'm not going to take a lot. And I'm going to take a few basics. And that's just because I want the extra education under my belt. It's not a requirement. But I do need that diploma because that diploma, a lot of times in the area we live in, and it's probably different everywhere you go, but I think anymore they do like to see GED or the high school diploma most of the time before they hire, and a really good resume. So, also, there's been a couple people tell me that with that, the pay's a little bit better. You're not going to get much more, unless you have a good education, and depending on what field you're going into. For me, I just want to be a teacher's aide. So that's another reason it's important for me to go ahead after I get all my credits out of the way and I get done with these classes, to get in some more basics, to go up a level and get in more basics, because the aide doesn't make as much money as a teacher, and the schooling is a lot more for the teacher. But I've had a good opportunity, because my son has special needs, to see what his aide does with him and how they work with him growing up. And then I have a teacher's aide that does a lot of my work with me. And then when I went to school as a kid, we had a teacher and then a teacher's aide that was in there and done the work. And I think their job a lot of times is just as important as the teacher. That's just my opinion. Whether it's grading papers or sitting down helping the student understand the schoolwork, whatever it be, it's an important factor. The only difference is, for me, I would like to work in a special ed class versus the regular class because, well, I feel like it's a good fit for me. I know a good bit about it. So, with that being said, I'm super excited to tell y'all, I did complete my general math class. It's just called General Math, and I'm doing Algebra 1. And after I do Algebra 1, because I already had the other credits for the other 2 math classes I needed, I get 5 credits for every class, then I will be completely done with math. And I start that class tomorrow. I was signed up in it today, but I did my final test on the General Math, and I had to go back and make a few corrections. I got a C+, and I'll start Algebra tomorrow. Now, I'm really, really scared. Math is my weakest subject. My reading and writing is not 100%, but it's much better than what my math skills was. I've come a very, very long way from not being able to do basic timetables or division, stuff like that, to being able to do it up here. And I'm very, very grateful for that. My teacher is teaching me. He definitely wanted me to understand, or not my teacher, my teacher's aide is definitely explaining to me and wants me to understand that it's important for me to know all, not just one way, all 3 ways. And sometimes there's multiple different methods. I'm pretty sure I'm not pronouncing that correctly. Methods that are important. So he's showing me all 3. He's showing me the ones you do on paper with pencil and paper, the ones you do on the calculator, the ones that have 2 or 3 different steps. That way I have different choices to pick from. And he was saying and explaining to me that, look, the way of doing that and doing the math is sometimes one way you try might not work out and the other way might work out perfectly. So that's why it's also important to know all the different ways. And it does depend a lot of times. We talked about that too. It does depend on the teacher, the teaching style. But I'm very, very grateful because I've just been blessed. Y'all hear me talk a lot about Mr. Lowe was my other math teacher that passed, not too long ago. And he was a blessing. He's my guardian angel. And I'm blessed because I not only look at it as, oh, I can get myself into a good job with good pay. I look at it as I can work with Mason. When he gets to a point, I can sit down and do the work with him. I can, if I'm in the grocery store or like with me selling the paparazzi jewelry, I can definitely make sure that everything is correct because I'm taking the time and the process and the steps to go get the help that I should have got in high school. I didn't get in high school because it was just a different time. So with that being said, I hope you will like, subscribe, and share. I just wanted to share that with you. Please do keep my comments respectful. I've had a couple where one didn't even make no sense. I don't even know if it was English. I couldn't read it anyway, so I had to delete it. I'm just here because this is the platform I use. This is a place I share my goals, my dreams. This is somewhere where I get to communicate and share with my family. They get to kind of see into my life. This is a platform I use for just being able to talk, express myself, self-esteem, all those little things. And a thing I read in a lot of my devotionals and the good Lord's word is find that joy, find that happiness. And that's important, y'all. That's important because sometimes in life, we're quick to judge or question not everybody, but there are things that we'll question every little situation. And it's good. It's good to be aware and be helpful, but at the same time, you want to be careful. So, yes, I hope y'all are blessed. I'll see you later. Like and subscribe.